I think Jing's company is head and shoulders over the other firms that we've used before. Her architectural background, the ease at which we work with her, her availability, her response time, it's all wonderful services that we would absolutely use again.
Well, working with PCG is really it's been a very good process for us. They're very fast, and they stay on top of us as well as us staying with them on the process. And what I mean by that is, if I'm not giving them the answers, one thing I really like about them is if I'm not giving them the answers, they don't let it wait. They come and proactively engage me and say, we know what your deadline is, and in order for us to meet your deadline, we need these answers, and so or if you can't give them to us, where can we go to get the answer? And that's very helpful. As busy as we are, and as many of these things as we're trying to do at the same time, it's very helpful to have a group that takes ownership of the whole process the way they do.
Working with Jing has been very easy. She tends to get the product out in a very short period of time, which is very important.
It was amazing how much information you could give to Jing's group, and they could create something out of it. From 2D sketches to CAD drawings, they can work with any media, which is great.
The first time we worked with Jing, we had we were under a time crunch, and we were not able to do it in-house. So we called Jing. We hadn't used her before. We knew that she did this type of work, and she was able to get us a wonderful rendering in a very short amount of time. So she pretty much saved the project for us because we were under a deadline, and she was able to meet it, and everything was great.
Top three benefits I feel I get from PCG is a great rendering tool. A tool that really helps the clients understand their project. Really quick turnaround times and a really reasonable fees.
I have recommended PCG to others who have used their services as well, and for the very same reason that we talked about earlier. I think the quality and the speed that she's provided, I know that others are looking for that same quality and speed. So I have referred them to a couple people in the past, and will continue to do so.
Yes, I would definitely recommend Jing to other friends and companies. I actually recommended Jing to my wife, who's also an architect, and she's been super happy with her work.
Would I recommend PCG to a peer? Yes, absolutely, and I have.
Yes, I would wholeheartedly recommend PCG to anyone who asked. They do a fabulous job, and I have no reservations in recommending them.
I would absolutely recommend PCG. They're a great firm, great response time, great product.